All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first official podcast of the AZ Latino Wrestling Podcast.
Yes,
We're
sir.
here for the first time. Me, as one of your co-hosts, B Man, Brian. I don't give a fuck what you call me. Just don't call me late because I'd be putting that shit on. You know what I mean?
You
And
put
then
in that work.
my co-host, yeah, my co-host right here, Enough, the biggest rapper coming out of AZ right now.
Yeah, check me
Uh,
out on all socials. But anyways, continue, B man.
uh, Getting straight into it. It's a new year. It's a whole reason to start a new podcast for wrestling. Shit is going crazy. So
There's been exciting
we're gonna
stuff.
get straight. Yeah, we're gonna go straight into it. We're gonna talk about what happened at the Rumble, what happened at Raw, what we think about John Cena's retirement, any other shit that comes up. We're gonna talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah. So start it off, Ever.
The Royal Rumble. You want to start off with the Royal Rumble or John Cena's retirement? I feel like we should start with John Cena's retirement. Just get that out of the
Let's
way.
talk about that.
Okay, so Gunther retired John Cena. That is crazy.
And not only did he retire him, he made him give up and tap
He
out.
made him
That's
give
pretty
up. John
crazy.
Cena's phrase is never give up, which is ironic because that's
Exactly.
exactly what happened. He gave up.
Exactly.
So the match, it was okay, but I feel like if it was John Cena's last match, it should have been like a thing where like John Cena's like fighting his like Gunther's beating the shit out of him, and then he's throwing him out of the ring, and they're like breaking tables and shit, like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Cause John Cena, if he's the top guy, it should be hard for for Gunther to beat John Cena. Like make it seem that it's hard to beat John Cena. Like he's like, if you play
Because
Mortal
John Cena's
Kombat,
a legend. Like,
yeah, he's a legend. Make it like
have
Mortal Kombat where it's like you're fighting the final boss and he's really hard to beat. And then
whatever happened to Super Cena? Where was he at?
yeah, what happened to John Cena? This doesn't seem. This didn't feel like Cena. This felt like John Cena the person.
I don't know. It look, he felt like Isaiah the bitch.
I
Like he's not a threat at all.
yeah, more on that later. Anyways, what did you think of the match?
I think it was a pretty good match. Like obviously it could have been a little bit better, but it was just a traditional match where Gunther was the cheap heel, and then John Cena came back for a little bit, but then Gunther kept beating him down to the point where John Cena just gave up.
Yeah, he just gave up
They should have
entirely.
had like more shenanigans. Like have have John Cena like fucking do some savage ass shit, like when he was doing it to Randy Orton,
Or
when
if
he
I
would choke him out with a fucking handcuff or some shit.
if it was me, I would have Gina. I mean, what did I call him? Gina? John Cena come out to his like 2005 gear, where it was like, or like the black shirt, the black pant, the black shorts, the chain gang. Like bring that shit back for the last
Yeah,
time.
I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, Gunther won.
But do you feel like Gunther deserved it?
I feel like if we're this is the same argument as when Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker. It was like who in the locker room could beat Undertaker, right? And you're like, well, it can't be Daniel Bryan. It has to be someone larger than life. And I think
Yeah.
that's what happened where they looked at the locker room and they're like, who could beat him? Gunther. He's brand new. And then John Cena's okay. He's fine with that. I think that's what happened. But if
Do you
you
feel people will love it later on, or they're always gonna hate
I think
Gunther being the
they're
one that
always
and
gonna
him?
remember him tapping out
Yeah,
than him retiring, right?
yeah,
Yeah, just like the streak. Like no one cares about. They cared about the streak more than Undertaker losing. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, John Cena retired, and it's crazy to think about that because it's like, damn, he's like the main character of WWE, and then now he's
Yeah,
retired and
he was the
gone.
face.
Use the face that runs. Well, not him, but
Hey,
use
that's someone else. We
yeah,
gotta
that's
talk
someone
about
else.
that in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah,
Hold
yeah.
on,
We'll
you're
talk about.
skipping chapters.
Anyways, you want to talk about more about the match or like that card specific? Or was that the only good match on that card?
Mm,
Was it
well, they
Saturday?
had other stuff.
Was it important though?
They had no, they had. Obafemi versus Cody Rhodes, which ended in a disqualification with Drew McIntyre. They
Yeah.
had Javon Evans and Leo Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. It was a cool match,
Oh yeah,
but
that was a
not
cool
really important.
match. I think the reason they did that
But
just because they knew. I don't know if they were aware of AJ. Like, oh, this is his last year, I guess. Let's give him a good match.
I mean, if people did know, then he had a good last match or last year because he had a he had one more match with CM Punk. He had one more match with John Cena. He was able to get the tag team titles. He
Hmm.
went to TNA. He had an amazing match with Shinsuke Nakamura. Like it was a good ending for him too.
Yeah, you want to talk about AJ's ending, or want to keep talking about the Gunther?
Yeah.
Because I kind of we already covered
Well,
Cena.
it kind of connects since it's Gunther retiring somewhere.
Right, right. So how does
Yeah.
the AJ Styles? I heard. Okay, so when Shinsuke fought AJ Styles. Okay, let's
Yeah.
talk about that match. That was also main event, right? Or
Yeah, it was on Saturday main event.
okay, okay. So that
I
match,
think that match was phenomenal. No pun
that
intended.
match was so good. And the irony is that 10 years ago, the match happened in was in New Japan, right? The
Yeah.
first match of them, which was also a classic. And in the
But then
match, you could tell like they were like it was like a recreation of that match,
yeah, they pulled out all the good moves.
which was way better than
They didn't
that
hold
shit
anything
show that
back.
we got at WrestleMania 34.
Yeah.
Cause
They
what
had
was that?
Shinsuke turn heel and give AJ Styles a low blow.
That made no
Like,
sense. It
bro,
led to nothing.
I know.
But anyways, that match was awesome. And after that match happened, Shinsuke he posted on Instagram like thank you AJ, and then he posted
Yeah, he kind of
something.
exposed the fact that
Yep,
AJ Styles said his last match was gonna be at Royal
he
Rumble.
exposed that shit, and I think he deleted like 24 hours later. So
Yeah,
people are already like on that shit, like oh we know
I mean everyone kind of assumed already, but Shinsuke just exposed it.
he exposed it, and he'll probably get some punishment or something.
Maybe.
Anyways, that leads to the Royal Rumble. Gunther saying, "Oh, I'm gonna retire you. I'm gonna retire you," and shit like that. And then
How do you feel about the match? Did you watch the match?
I watched the match. It was okay, but just like the Cena match, it could have been more. Why? What about you?
I look, you feel the match was kind of mid. It did not live up to any expectations. It
Yeah,
was just a really standard match. The John Cena match was way better.
yeah,
And then the ending of AJ Styles just passing out. Like he didn't even give up or tap. He just passed out. Like
yeah. And then another thing, it's like, how come Cena gets? I know that John Cena was in duty way before AJ, but like, if AJ retires, the whole roster should come out and be like clapping and celebrating. Why didn't that happen? Or I
yeah, it
would
kind
prefer
of
that
felt
happen.
disrespectful.
Yeah, and it was like the last match in Saudi Arabia. What? At least come out on Raw on the next Monday and be like, I want to thank you guys, but yes, I'm retired. Like that. No, what did they
Yeah,
do? They had Gunther come out to AJ Styles theme and then basically like mock AJ Styles, which is like if
exactly.
I'm still thinking about him, like AJ retired, like how? Like he
Yo,
said in an interview with someone, he's like, "Oh, 2026, yeah, I'll be the last year for AJ Styles." But he said that he was gonna cut his hair, and he never got to do that.
yeah.
Damn, man.
I felt it was cool how he wore the same attire he debuted with at the Royal Rumble in 2016.
Oh yeah,
He
I
was wearing
catch
the same
that. Yeah,
attire.
it was like an updated.
The only thing different was his long hair.
Yeah, but yeah, man, that was AJ Styles' last match, and it's crazy because
So do you think he continues and wrestles somewhere else? Because at the end of the match, remember he was gonna put down his gloves, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Nah," and he puts them back on.
yeah, I think just like they say in wrestling, like not like never say never, and I feel like I don't know when it could be, a couple years from now, this year later. Yeah, he could come back and just do one last match.
I think he does another. I think, like I said, this year is his official last year. He's gonna try doing everything this year, like his whole retirement run. I think he goes to TNA, does something there, goes to AEW for a little bit, does something there, maybe visits Japan again,
My
and
question is
just like
that if
finishes his whole career.
if he goes to another company like AEW or like well AEW, because if he goes to TNA, dude, he's working with them, so it's like. But I'm saying like AEW, if he goes there, do you think his chances of going back to the Hall of Fame are like pushed away now that he's going to the opposite side?
I don't think so. I think WWE could respect it. Like it's his final run. He's a legend. I don't
Yeah,
think they're gonna be petty and be like, "Nah, fuck you."
yeah, I agree with that.
Because imagine the good matches: AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega, AJ Styles versus Kyle Fletcher. Like those are money matches. AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay. Like that's a money
I don't know
match.
if it's AEW like the ring, how the ring is different from WWE, but like in AEW, I feel like you're more prone to get injured, and AJ's already old, so him going there was kind of like more injuries.
True,
Yeah. For example, yeah. But it would be a. Do you think the match would be good now if it was AJ versus Kenny Omega?
definitely.
Do you think so, or it would be
Just
slower? Like AJ Styles, like the way he's wrestling, you think he would be slower, or you think it would be good? You're
I
muted.
think it'll be good, but obviously it would be way slower because AJ Styles can't do the high flying moves like how he used to.
Yeah, it's tragic. And then yeah, and then let's talk about the Rumble, cause it's also it happened the same. The Royal Rumble. What do you think
Wait,
about
wait,
the?
wait, wait. We'll talk about the other matches and then the Royal Rumble last.
Okay, okay.
So first we'll talk about Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre for the world title. How do you feel
Yeah,
about that?
I think it was too predictable, like you said. I think like it's like obviously
Yeah, I
freaking
think it was forgettable.
Sammy's not gonna win. Like if they wanted to please the crowd, yes, they would let him win, but they're not just gonna let him win just 'cause he's in whatever the fuck they are, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
And then Drew is always gonna be like the favorable person to beat.
yeah, it was a pretty boring match too. Nothing exciting happened.
Yeah, yeah, it wasn't exciting. Any other matches?
I think it was just those two and then the Royal Rumble matches, right? Or am I missing a
Yeah, I
third
think
match?
you're. No, I think that was it.
We could talk about the
If if
women's
if
Royal
we're
Rumble.
wrong, we'll talk about it later. Yeah, let's talk about the women's Royal Rumble. Um, it was alright. I mean, we're kind of used to having the women's Rumble at this point. Like, it's the same thing. Like, legends coming back, and then kind of the same thing over and over. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then
How do
Liv.
you feel about them all being in Power Ranger outfits?
I mean, it's different, but it's like they have to do that. So it's like
Yeah,
they all have to be creative with what they select, and I feel like for them, for the women, it's like interesting because they're able to customize, and you know how females are like they like
yeah,
customizing stuff, so it kind of like fits their nature of like, oh, what should I wear? Like, what should it look like? Like, I think that's interesting for them, and it looks cool, I
true.
guess. Yeah. Um. Yeah, but Liv Morgan, I don't know if you saw, but the referee was like telling her, point at the sign, point at the sign, point at the sign.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was the referee, and then she's like, oh shit, and then she pointed at the sign. But yeah, did
Now,
you like
what are some of your favorite moments from the Rumble
from the women's Rumble or any of Rumble?
and the women's Rumble?
Uh, I'm trying to think right now. Could you say some?
Well, obviously, did you see the reaction for Brie Bella? Everyone was saying yes,
Oh yeah,
yes,
that was
yes.
awesome. Yeah, the when she came back, remote. And I was like, I was kind of a little shocked because I was like, her husband's in AEW. Well, he was, well, he still is in AEW. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
he's on
damn.
AEW.
they're not mad at her or some shit or petty.
Yeah,
What was your favorite moment other than that?
I think mainly the ending where it was Soroka, Liv Morgan, and Tiffany. That
So
whole like triple threat at the end was fire.
So Roka is like so like cool in the ring. She's like high flying.
Yeah, yeah. She was definitely the breakout star in that match.
Yeah.
She's gonna have a bright future.
You want to still talk about the women's rumble or move on?
And then what else? And then do you think Liv Morgan and Raquel are gonna have beef since she eliminated her in the Rumble
Well, I think
and
that's
something else happened on Monday?
I think that can create a storyline for WrestleMania, and I feel like if they want to go
Yeah.
that route, then it's a good route.
Do you think that's the match? Raquel Rodriguez versus Liv Morgan for the title?
Wait, say that again?
Do you think it's Liv Morgan versus Raquel Rodriguez for the title at
Yeah,
WrestleMania,
I
or do
would.
you think it's Liv Morgan versus Stephanie McCare?
I think Stephanie versus Vaquer would be way better.
Stephanie versus McCare? That's
No,
the
no,
same
no.
person.
I meant Lev Morgan against Vaquer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else on the Rumbles women's side?
Um, okay.
Oh, there was other matches on the card like the Wyatt Six versus the MFTs.
Wasn't that on the pre-show? I didn't see those though.
Yeah, it was on the pre-show. And then
Uh,
the 6-man tag, which I mean I don't care at this point. Like 6-man tag, that's just exhausting. Who cares? So
yeah, I
you
think
want?
we talked all about that. Well,
That
did
was
you want Liv Morgan to win? Are you happy, or did you want someone else to win?
well. I think with the momentum Liv Morgan has right now, it's like it's obvious that Liv Morgan should win just because
Yeah.
she's popular right now. You know. Yeah. You wanna move to the men's?
Okay. How do you feel about Obafemi being in the match?
I thought it was cool, but like if he's the freaking champion and he goes to the Rumble, he should be like Brock Lesnar and just start going crazy and shit.
He did for a little bit, but then Brock Lesnar eliminated
That's
him
what
so
I'm saying.
easily.
Like, how are you gonna eliminate an NXT champion?
Well, he's not an NXT champion no more. Remember, he
I know,
vacated it.
I know, but you're not just gonna erase his history,
True.
make him last more, then have Brock eliminate him. Like,
And then how do you feel? Sorry, talk.
no, no, you go.
How do you feel about the number two entrance, Brock Breaker, and what happened to him?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
He got mad.
Yeah, he became like
He got eliminated
He
right
became
away.
Santino.
For real. Who do you think eliminated him?
Wasn't it Obafemi?
No. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Wasn't it Obafemi?
No, no, I meant like, who do you think was the masked man?
Oh, people are saying it was Chris Jericho. Other people are saying it was Alberto Del Rio. I
People are
think
saying it's Ricky Saints, it's Grayson Waller,
I
Austin
think
Theory again.
I mean if they want to do a storyline, they should. I don't know if I mean it could be Adam Pierce. We don't know, but
Yeah, that's what people are thinking. It was Adam Pierce. He got his revenge finally.
oh shit, I never thought of like yeah, it could be him. I was thinking of Chris Jericho, but if that was Chris Jericho, he could have been a little fatter, or maybe Chris Jericho lost
Yeah.
weight.
And I don't think that's how they would return him since they had the Royal Rumble there.
Yeah. So do you think
Plus,
Chris Jericho's gonna come back?
hopefully, but I've seen the reports that he's still under contract with AEW, so I don't know what's going on there.
I mean,
I think they're holding him hostage, maybe.
it would be cool for him to come back, but then it's like, what is he gonna do? He's old. They're not gonna.
True. Hey, he could have Gunther retire him, and
Oh
then he could
hell no!
finally retire.
If that was me, I would retire in AEW. Fuck all that shit.
What's wrong with that? Gunther retired
Hell no! You
Goldberg. He
respect
retired John
me. I put my
Cena.
work in this company. You're not gonna retire me just
AJ
cause in
Styles.
1 second.
Now he might retire Rey Mysterio next.
Oh, that's
Gunther's gonna
cringe.
be the legend.
I don't like that.
I might be the next retire because who else is he gonna retire? He,
True.
obviously Randy Orton, not yet. He still has a few years.
Mhm.
But Rey Mysterio's almost 50. He got injured at the Royal Rumble, so right now he's injured.
Yeah.
He might have to put up the boots.
Might hang 'em up. But yeah, yeah. What do you think about the entrance? The people entering.
Yeah. Well, who were some good ones?
Oh yeah, the Royce Keys.
Oh yeah, I liked how they called him Powerhouse Hobbs first, and then they were like his new name is Royce Keys.
Do you like Royce Keys or do you think it's trash?
It kind of sounds like a rich person from Miami, but once we see
It sounds
more of
like
him,
keys jingling. Here, Royce Keys.
yeah,
You said a rich person
we
from
have to see
Miami.
more. Yeah.
I'm weak.
What else?
I mean, I feel like other than that one and the La Parca and the Iguana, there wasn't that much. There wasn't.
Pe- People are hating how Iguana got an entrance, but Finn Balor couldn't. Eh, You have
Well,
seven.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Groundbreak, guys.
Um, what were we just talking about?
I was
I'm
saying the
going farther.
only surprise entrants were like the Mr. Iguana, the
Yeah.
Powerhouse Hobbs, and then the Chad Gable as El Grande Americano.
Yeah. But how do you feel like a lot of people were left out? Like, where was Rusev, Sheamus, Finn Balor?
Oh, I thought Rusev was there.
No, they left them out.
No, he came out.
No, he didn't. I'm
Yes, he
strong.
did. You missed it. It was like the fifth one.
You want him here or over there? And how do you feel about how they eliminated Brock Lesnar?
Oh, that was sick how they eliminated him. Did you like that?
No, explain it to me. I don't think you know how he got eliminated.
Guys, this guy's saying that I don't know how Brock Lesnar got eliminated, which is hilarious.
And one more. Explain it. How did he get eliminated?
It was Cody Rhodes and LA Knight. They teamed together and then they pushed them and then they both Hurricane Hell his ass off the rumble, the top rope. That's what happened. And he was
And you
pissed.
thought that was badass?
I thought it was badass. Yeah. But yeah, was
So
that
you also know it happened during Jey Uso's entrance.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what people
Everyone
are
was
mad.
distracted and didn't really understand that Brock Lesnar got eliminated because it
Yeah,
was happening during the Yeet.
that was a miss on Triple H's part or whoever did that
Yep.
shit. Shaky
And did you
man.
see Jey Uso's entrance took so long that by the time he got to the ring, the countdown already started for a new entrance? It was such a waste of time.
You need to fire these people who work for WWE and get new people because this ain't it.
Yep.
Anyways, was that the? Oh
How do
yeah,
you feel
it.
about Roman Reigns hitting his cousin?
I think it was deserved. Show
Yep.
that he is
I thought it
the
was
new.
funny how he was like, "Let's run it back," and then Jey Uso was like, "Yeah, let's do it," and then he slaps the fuck out of him.
Yeah. But yeah, he won. This is his first Rumble win after what 2015, right?
I think so. Yeah.
But in the 2015 Rumble, his fucking cousin came to help him.
Yep.
This
But
time he
this time he
didn't.
did it all by himself.
Yeah, so it's justified. I kind of thought that Roman Reigns was gonna win the 2016 Rumble. Did you think that as well?
The what?
The 2016,
Who won 2016? No,
Triple
remember he
H.
couldn't win that
Oh
one
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah.
remember he
Sorry, I got
got
it mixed up. It's been so long.
yeah,
Moving on.
he got
Uh,
10.
what else do you want to talk about of the Rumble? The Royal Rumble.
10. Do you feel like Roman Reigns deserved winning it?
Um, well, nah, I don't think he should. I think it should have been LA Knight if they were smart about it. But no, they wanna, they wanna use the old stars. They don't wanna use new stars. But that's how it is.
Yeah, that's it. Thanks. Who was in the ending of the Royal Rumble match? It was Logan Paul, Roman Reigns. Who else was the last two people?
Hmm, that's a good
You remember who
question.
Roman Reigns eliminated for win?
Um,
I'm brain farting so bad. I can't remember.
I'm trying to think.
Can you look it up real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I know it was Logan Paul, Roman Reigns, and I can't forget. I can't remember who the other two last people were.
Yeah, just give me a second, guys.
We're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, yeah. Just flash the
But in the
screen.
meantime, Isaiah's a bitch.
The person who he eliminated was
Gunther. Gunther.
yes, it was
He
Logan Paul. He
eliminated.
eliminated, and then after that, it was Randy Orton was there and Gunther. And so Randy
Oh,
Orton
yeah.
RKO'd him, and then Gunther threw Randy Orton out his ass out the Rumble. Now
Yeah.
it was
And then it
two.
was Gunther versus
The
Roman.
final two, yeah, Roman against Gunther.
Well, those are the two fucking monsters in the company
I
right
mean,
now.
that made sense. That made sense. I think
Yeah.
that's good shit right there.
Yeah.
Like
How do you
Gunther is
feel about
supposed to
Gunther
be.
working double duty in one night? He worked two matches.
I mean, if you're gonna retire like legends, you should be able like yeah, like fire it up like yeah, I eliminated, I retired
Yeah,
someone.
that
You
shit
should
was easy. Now I'm gonna go win the Royal
yeah,
Rumble.
exactly. Like I'm that badass motherfucker that I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get you.
Roman Reigns, let's go. Roman Reigns. Was that all that happened?
I
Yeah.
think that was all that happened. Now we could talk about Monday Night Raw.
Okay, let's first talk about NXT. So I don't know if you saw it this week NXT, but Joe Hendry is the new NXT championship because obviously Obafemi vacated the title.
How do you
So
feel about that?
I
You think it's well
feel
deserved?
I feel he deserves it 100% because for a year now he's been in NXT and everybody likes him, and I think yeah he deserved it.
Do you have anything for me?
So Joe Hendry is champion, and I agree with that.
Thanks. Okay. Really? Okay.
Okay. Oh, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Let's talk about Dirty Unreal.
Okay.
So LA Knight was basically scolded because of a finish he did with Seth Rollins that he didn't. Basically, they wanted him to like fight Seth Rollins on top of the ladder, but he didn't do that. He just pulled Seth down, and that's why they were mad at him. But basically, Triple H was scolding him like a little kid, like you're not supposed to do that. You fucked up. You fucked up. You fucked up. And I feel like that's fucked up.
It
Like
makes everyone look stupid.
you're not supposed to bully LA Knight. Like what the fuck, Triple H?
And then it was sad. LA Knight was just there, like depressed, like
Yeah,
just taking
taking
all
it
the
to, like, bro,
yelling.
what the hell? Like, that's toxic as fuck, bro. Stop.
I know.
Like, maybe you didn't fucking explain it right. I don't know.
Yeah, like it's a money in the bank match. He's obviously gonna be tired.
Yeah.
Not everything will go perfectly every time.
And then the whole Unreal, I think, I don't know what in their minds were like, oh yeah, it's a cool idea to do this, but it's like you're fucking exposing yourself and these terrible people who write for this company.
Eh,
Is it a good
Of
idea?
anything, it makes the companies look so much bad.
Yeah, it makes everything look so much worse, and it also creates distrust from talent because now they're like, now they see and they're like, what the fuck that happened? Like Chelsea Green, she saw what that guy said, that oh, we don't have anything for her, and then she literally got mad and she responded because that was the real reaction, and then
Yeah.
Triple H was like, oh, we weren't gonna fire our truth, but it's like what? That's
We never fired him.
like what? Why are you lying?
Yep.
Like, tell me the reason you fired our truth was because you guys didn't want him, and then the fans retaliated. Now you have to listen to the fans.
Exactly.
So it's like, oh,
Like,
we
just admit that you fucked up
we won't
and
respect you
we'll respect you
guys,
more.
but
But you lying to us is not gonna let us respect you.
yeah. Anything else happen on that show? I mean, that's the only thing. Those two
Um,
things that happened that I was aware of. Aware of.
I think that was it.
Yeah. What's the next pay per view? The Elimination Chamber,
Yep. I think it's in
Saudi Arabia.
Chicago.
Oh, okay, good. No more Saudi
So it's gonna
Arabia,
be
please.
in CM Punk's hometown.
Let's go look in my eyes. What do you see? Have they announced anything yet
It's
for
a
the
cult
matches,
of
or
personnel.
are
No,
they?
not yet.
Okay, so
But
it's not.
most likely they're gonna have a elimination chamber match for Drew McIntyre since he doesn't have anything going on right now.
Yeah. We just know that obviously there's
Okay.
gonna be a elimination chamber match and a female elimination chamber match,
Yeah.
and that's on the
Most likely
26th.
it'll be for the Cares title.
Yeah, and then the men's is gonna be for
Jade is
the.
not doing anything.
Yeah, she's not doing anything at all. But it's gonna happen February 28th, so they have like 10 plus days to figure everything out.
Yep.
Right? Yeah, something like 10, 11, 12. They have 12 days to figure everything out. But yeah. I feel like we talked about everything, did we? Or you said
We didn't talk
Raw?
about Raw yet.
Oh yeah, enlighten me. What happened on Raw?
Um, the Bella Twins said they're going after the tag team titles and that this is their last final run. When
Okay.
when they're finished here, they're officially retired forever.
But aren't they both? Wait, who's in the Hall of Fame?
Both
Is
of them already.
Oh, then okay. I mean, I think that's a justified reason to come back.
Do you think they'll win the tag team titles again?
I mean, that's the thing. It's like if they win the titles, they better have a good. They better defend the shit out of it and then retire.
Yep.
Because if you're gonna win the title and then be like, oh, I'm retired, it's like no, you have to be the champion.
Yep.
It's not a bucket list thing. It is a bucket list thing, but you have to be a fighting champion. What else happened? The freaking LA Knight came back and beat the shit out on the division.
Yeah, but it's cool, but it's still the same story, just him versus a group. It's the same story he's had his whole main roster run. It started with him versus the Bloodline. Now it's him versus the Vision. He just doesn't have any good story going for him.
Yeah. What else happened on Raw? Roman Reigns. He
Wait,
made
wait.
his decision.
Oh, wait. Not yet, not yet,
Okay,
not yet,
okay,
not
okay.
yet.
My bad. Too
That's the
early,
main
guys.
event.
Too
We
early,
gotta talk
guys.
about other stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about the GOAT? Um, what's Dominic coming back?
I mean, it was awesome. He came back with a mustache, longer hair,
Yeah.
and you could hear the crowd. They were like excited to see him.
But you know what's crazy? They never took off the titles off of him. He's still the double champ.
Oh damn! So guys, he has to defend that against someone in AAA.
Yeah, he has a number one. Well, he has a title match against Vikingo in March.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So that'll be enough time for him uh shake off his rust and hopefully beat Vikingo or let Vikingo.
I don't know how that match is gonna work since they're both heels. Vikingo's not a heel. Dominic's a heel.
That's true. That's
I don't know
true.
how they're gonna do that match.
And then I don't know if you were watching AAA, but it was El Grande Americano versus Vikingo, and Vikingo was literally
Oh
like hitting him in the neck, like hurting him, and then
oh, yeah, stomping on his neck.
yeah, and then I mean Grande Americano, he's like
Hey, whoa,
yeah,
whoa!
yeah,
You're
no,
breaking
guys,
kayfabe. This is
forget it,
not
forget it,
WWE Unreal.
guys, you did not hear that, just silence, silence, quiet on the set, okay. El Grande Americano was like, este güey está chingando mi cuello, and then Vikingo kept hurting him and shit. And I don't know if that was like planned out or if that was like Vikingo literally like being an asshole trying to hurt
Yeah,
him.
probably being an asshole because it's Mexico, so they like being a little bit more aggressive over there.
Yeah, they're being more aggressive. So I don't know if the Vikingo versus Dominic match is gonna try to hurt Dominic,
Uh,
or if he does, hopefully Dominic puts him in his fucking place.
okay, how do you feel about Grande Americano versus the original Grande Americano?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that Chad Gable, he's not gonna let go of it. He's gonna hold on to it. But it's like if he goes to Mexico, then they're gonna boo him because they know that,
You got
hey, yeah, they know that this motherfucker's not El Grande Americano. It's fucking impersonator.
space for you.
So I think what they're gonna do, or what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna have Chad Gable be El Grande Americano on the roster, and in AAA it'll be the original El Grande Americano. Or they could the problem is that El Grande Americano has more aura than Chad Gable, right?
Yeah, he's been Grande Americano way longer than Chad Gable was.
And he has more success with Grande Americano. So I think they better not stop AAA Americano and stop. They should stop Chad Gable Americano. Oh
Sorry.
yeah, let's talk about TNA for real quick. For real, let's talk about TNA for real quick. They got a new channel. They used to be on Access TV, which was like a Canadian network, and some people didn't know what the fuck that was for many years. So now they're on AMC, a bigger network, and now the first episode. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see it, B-Man? Of TNA on AMC.
Remind me real quick.
So AJ Styles came out, and then people were happy, but he didn't wrestle. He just was talking, and he people said the show was mediocre. It wasn't good at all. Like, and I feel like if TNA is gonna go on a bigger network, they should go all out and stuff.
Yeah,
But have you been watching the TNA or no?
yeah, I've been watching. I watched the Feast or Fire.
Oh yeah, Feast your
Steve
Fire.
Macklin got
Yeah,
fired.
Steve McQueen got fired. So is he permanently
He might be
fired?
going to AEW now.
Is he permanently fired? Cause I'm not into TNA that much. So the Feast or Fire, I heard of it, but I'm not. So do they actually get fired? Like stay away from fired or?
They usually do, but I don't understand what they're doing because his last segment, he was saying goodbye to everyone, and then he went up to Mike Santana. They shook each other, but then Steve Macklin just attacked him.
Damn.
So I don't understand why he would attack him if he's already getting leaving. I don't understand what that means for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. That was yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So you watched yesterday TNA? Oh yeah, yeah. On NXT, Ash by Elegance was on NXT. I think they. I forgot if they won the titles or something.
I think they did win the titles.
Yeah, they won the titles. So I think the NXT relationship is cool, but it's like it's kind of weird because like Cora Jade gets fired from WWE, and then she was on TNA as Cora Jade, and now she's in TNA as Elena Black, which is funny because now it's isn't that weird? Like they're working with TNA, but like the people that they fired is on there now. Like for example, Sonya Deville, they fired her like last year, right? And then she goes to TNA as um
Yeah, she has a way different name now,
yeah, and then she
and
appeared.
she's the general manager over there.
She's the general manager now, and she was on NXT, and it's like, huh? Like, it's cool, I guess. And then Ava, the manager of NXT, she left duty. She didn't get fired. She left because I think just like
I think she just got bored.
she just got bored. She was like, "This is boring. I want to do something else." And it's understandable.
Yep.
Like when you're doing something and you're like you've done it so much and you're like, "I want to something new." So I guess that's why she left. But after that, she posted a thing that said "fuck Ice." She said on Twitter, "fuck Ice." And another thing related to Ice on AEW, MJF fought Brody King, and the crowd went, "Fuck Ice, fuck Ice, fuck Ice," and it blew up. Yeah. That's what happened with NXT TNA. Now, is that all the topics that we have, or do you want to cover AEW? But I'm not sure if you want to cover that.
You want me to help you take it down?
Yeah, you want to talk about AWB man, or
I think this should be a whole different episode. This was
okay?
just WWE.
Yes, guys, this was the the duty. This is the first episode. We're talking. We talked about a lot of
That's it.
topics that we finally
Yeah.
covered after a while, and I feel like we addressed everything, right, B man?
Yep.
Yep. And I think that was it. But yeah, tune in for our next episode. It'll come after the Royal Rumble. I mean, after the sorry, after the Elimination Chamber. And if anything
Maybe,
more,
or we might just do an episode next Tuesday so we could talk about SmackDown and Raw.
oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we should do that. We're gonna do that next week. Anyways, this was the
All right.
first episode with your co-host B Man and Enough.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out,
Till
guys.
next time.
Tune in for the next episode, and yeah, bye bye.
Peace out.
Peace out.